Ipollo V1 Classic. In this video, I'm gonna show the Ipollo. We have it around here, and we are gonna analyze about profitability of these small miners that make no noise, use very few electricity, and are very efficient, but can only mine the Ethereum algorithm. So they can mine Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Work, Ethereum Fair. Are they profitable? Are they a good idea to have? What are the pros and what are the cons? In this video, we are gonna make a full resume, and I'm gonna try to be completely honest about what I think about these miners, and we'll get a general view of if they are profitable, not profitable, interesting or not interesting. But before we start, as I always say, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. If you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe for more. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or on Instagram. You have the link on the description. And lastly, but not less important, you know that you have our shop down below if you're looking for ASIC miners. And with all that said, let's go! Okay, so here we have everything out of the package. The first thing we have is the miner. By the way, the miner is way heavier than it looks. Okay, it's pretty heavy. It looks like nothing, but it's pretty heavy. Also in the package, you will receive your battery. Okay, you will get this cable. Basically, this is the normal cable. It's like basically a laptop cable, but it's like super heavy. You can see here. And at the end, it has these two connectors that we will have to connect to the miner, with are basically 6 pins. Okay, like in GPUs. Okay, and also very important, you will get your Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, this is how it comes. It comes with this Wi-Fi antenna. It's basically a stick that you will connect. It's very simple to do. So what do we have in the miner? Let's check the miner a little bit closer. I'm sorry for the angle, but it's not very easy to record because, as I said, it's pretty heavy. It looks like it's not, but it's pretty heavy. So this is the Ipollo. You can see it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty comfortable. And in the back here, we have the fans that throw all the heat. These things get pretty hot, like it throws a lot of heat. And here we have the Ethernet cable. You can connect it through Ethernet, and here you have the Wi-Fi connection. Here you will have to put basically the antenna that we had before. Okay, basically you just put it like this. You put it in. Let me put it in so I show it to you. You put it around, and there it is. Okay, now it's a completely Wi-Fi miner. Okay, looks pretty beautiful with the Wi-Fi thing. Beam. Now you have a Wi-Fi miner. How awesome is that? I mean, that's kind of awesome because it's pretty unusual. And on the other hand, here on the other side, you have basically the IP report button. Okay, when you connect it to the connection to the Wi-Fi, to find it on your computer, you'll have to go to an IP finder. We'll see that after. And here you'll have to, when you're finding it, you'll have to click here, so it reports the IP and you can find it. Here you have the green thing if it's working correctly, red thing if it's not working correctly. Here you have like to put a stick in case you want to change the firmware. Here you can reset it in case you want to reset it, and to start it is super easily. Basically, you see here is where you connect the two 6 pins. So you just grab basically the 6 pins, very simple. You put one. Okay, let me see if I can put it. Okay, there it is, one done, and then you put the other one. You just come again and you put it here. I'm sorry it doesn't look as beautiful as it should, but this thing is goddamn heavy. Okay, and now once you do that, you just leave it over here, and on your battery, which is here connected, well, you have the typical cable. Okay, normal cable of a laptop. You just connect this cable here. Okay, it's basically a C13 if I'm not mistaken, and you connect that to the electricity. Okay, ole, now it's connected, and as you can see, it makes a lot of noise on the beginning. I hope you can hear it. This mic is, well, pretty quiet if I'm not talking. So yeah, on the beginning it makes a lot of noise, but as soon as it starts, like it finishes doing the restart, because this is what it does on the beginning, you will see that it gets super quiet. I'm gonna wait a little bit just to show you, because for real, it's like 30 seconds of sound, but after those 30 seconds, it gets like super quiet. So I'm just gonna wait here a little bit until it finishes the restart. As I said, it's like, I don't know, 15-20 seconds, because after the sound is literally nothing, like nothing. The air goes through here, okay, and it goes out through here, and as you can see, now it's already silence. And look at this. Sound is nothing. Okay, it's nothing, even less than a graphic card. So once it finishes its restart, it will be like this all the time, even when it's mining. It makes no noise, and that's something very comfortable. So now that we saw the unboxing of the Ipollo, because I think it's very cool, let's go to the actual meat. Let's go to what we are looking for. Okay, so here we are with our Ipollo, and as you can see, we're already mining. Actually, this thing froze. I have to go in again, but yeah, here you can see we have our Ipollo mining, and it's making 297 megahash. So the big question, the most important question, Is this a good investment? Is it profitable? Is it a good idea? What it has good? What it has bad? Well, that's what we are going to see in our video, because yes, it looks pretty cool. I mean, when you said it, we put it out of the boxes. When you saw it, it looks cool. I mean, it's golden. It's kind of amazing. Okay, not gonna lie, it's cool. But the most important thing is always if it's profitable. If it's not profitable, we're doing nothing here. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to what to mine. Okay, what to mine, you can see basically, well, you can put what you are using to mine and it will tell you how profitable it is. So here we are going to take off all the other algorithms. Okay, we cannot mine anything with that. Remember, this is an ASIC. It can only mine ethhash, basically the one of Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, ethhash 4G. And what we will do is here put exactly how it used. In my case, I'm using the Ipollo Mini. I'm sorry, I kind of lost it here. Ipollo Mini, but the thing just froze on at some point. So here the one I'm using is not the B1 Classic, but one smaller one. This one is the more efficient one. This one, okay, the Ipollo B1 Mini. This is the one I'm using, and this miner right now is making 300 megahash. Actually, I'm using it via Jingle Mining. Okay, they are the guys who sent it to me. I'm not gonna lie, they sent it to me to try it, and yeah, it costs $1,099 with them. You'll have the link in the description if you are interested anyways. So it costs $1,099, and how much is it making? Well, it's making 300 megahash with usage of 240 watts. It's very efficient. Okay, obviously much more efficient than any graphic card. Graphic cards, they would be using, I mean, this is like 6. This would be like 5 360 Ti's, so it would be around 500 watts, so it's like half. Yeah, obviously it's super efficient, I'm not gonna lie. And let's put my power cost, which in my case is 4 cents per kilowatt. Yes, I know it's not normal, it's not common. After we'll check for people who have higher electric pace. You can see right now I'm personally making 0.68 cents mining Ethereum Classic. Probably with NiceHash I can do better. Right now I don't have NiceHash connected, but yeah, definitely I could do better. But right now with Ethereum Classic I'm making 0.68 cents a day, which means basically that I'm getting my investment back, and I'm not accounting for shipping or anything like that. In, let's see how many days. 1,616 days. We divided by 365 is basically 4 years and a half. Me, that I don't pay almost electricity. Well, I have to say that the profitability numbers don't look as good as they should, in my opinion. Okay, you can see Ethereum Fair is making the same, Ethereum POW is making the same. It's basically the things you're gonna be mining, because the other things are like, I don't know, maybe you can mine them, but I don't know. So profitability is not the best. You can see if you go to ASIC Miner Valley that profitability before was like $7, $8 when Ethereum was there, and now it's like 50 cents, 90 cents. Like, obviously it's going a little bit up. It was even lower before, 40 cents. People is starting to stop mining if they pay high electricity prices. And it's going up, and it's obviously very efficient, so you're not gonna have problems where it will be unprofitable if you pay low electricity rate. But what happens if you pay, let's say, 0.14, which is still super good for Europe, okay? Like, literally super good for Europe, okay? Let's say you pay 0.14, okay? Let's put it here. How much are you making? With 0.14, you're making 11 cents a day. 11 cents a day. Like, it's literally nothing. Okay, nothing. And you're paying $1,000 for it. You would take like 10 years to regain your investment back. Okay, so it's efficient, yes, but it's not something that you can just use with any electricity rate. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, it doesn't make that much money. Obviously, if you don't pay electricity at all, you will be making around 91 cents. 91 cents, given that it costs $1,000, it will be basically 1,099 divided by 0.91 cents. It will be 1,200 days, which will be around, how many years is this? 3 years and a half. Well, 3 years and a half, I mean, it's not that bad. But to be honest, with that type of electricity rate, you can get a Bitcoin miner. Let's put a normal example. Okay, you get the S19 Pro, and let's say the S19 Pro of 110, which is not the most new, okay, but in my case I pay 0.4. Okay, this is on 0.4 cents. You can change it down here. This one is making $2,000 a year. Okay, and it costs $3,600. So 3,699. We have it on our website right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 3,699. So that divided by what is making per day, we are talking 592 days. Like a year and a half, like literally much less than with this other miner. So in my opinion, what is good, what is bad about the Ipollo? Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? I think it's cool. I think it's a nice device, to be completely honest. It looks beautiful. You set it up, it's Wi-Fi. It doesn't make any noise. I mean, It's literally mining right here. You cannot hear it, okay? It's very comfortable to have, but profitability is just not there. In my opinion, prices will go down. They will continue to go down because if not, nobody's gonna buy them. It's that simple, okay? So I think maybe jingle mining instead of 1,000 will be like what, 500 in a year or 400. At that point, maybe it will make sense. It will get on some kind of realistic time frames, but as long as it's more profitable to mine Bitcoin, why would anybody mine Ethereum Classic? Because remember, here you're mining Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Work, Ethereum Fair. They have no value. I mean, it's not a coin that you say, okay, it's gonna make 3x. Maybe, but it's all speculation. There's no use for Ethereum Classic. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, you know, it's not the same. There's not the same security when you mine Ethereum Classic and when you mine Bitcoin, you know? So, yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most profitable. I wouldn't say it's the most interesting. But, I mean, it's definitely cool. It's a cool machine. You can use it as a hobby, but I mean, $1,000 is a little bit expensive for a hobby. You can get a, I don't know, Litecoin miner for like $400. So, as I said, they sent it to me. I said, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna make a review. I think it's cool. I think it's not quite profitable for the price. Maybe when the price changes, if you're seeing this in 6 months, it's different. But right now, yeah, it's not very profitable. It makes 300 megahash, yes, 297 is giving right now. But yes, it's always around 300. And it works pretty good. It's very comfortable, but yes, numbers are not there. It's a machine that doesn't make as much money as it should. It's that simple. So I like it. It's comfortable. I'm gonna definitely have it because I already have it here. And yeah, it's making easy $200 a month. I'm gonna keep it just in case Ethereum Classic goes to the moon. Well, then I'll make a lot of money, and I'll keep it running because it doesn't bother you, doesn't use a lot of energy, doesn't use a lot of Wi-Fi. It's perfect if you pay low electricity rate, but price is just not quite there, in my opinion. So yeah, this is basically the Ipollo. If you're interested in getting it, you'll have the link in the description to our shop. You can write us, or you have the description also the link to Jingle Miner. You can buy from them. I think we have very similar prices, to be completely honest. And with all that said, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.